Hello everyone, welcome to Recursive Gaming. This is the first episode of Mini in my playthrough of Lost Ark. As you can see, I've played a little bit already. I made two characters. I played Deathblade just through the prologue, and then when you get to the first city, you start out at level 10. And I discovered that Deathblade wasn't necessarily feeling right for me at that time. I wanted to try out something with a different playstyle, with a little bit more range. So I tried the Soul Fist. The Soul Fist is really fun. I'm enjoying the pseudo mid-ranged combat, and the build diversity is really fun with all the different abilities. The playstyle changes up depending on how you change the build. So more ranged, less range, however you want to do it. And so I'm enjoying that aspect of the Soul Fist. It's really fun. I just now created a bunch of other characters. I'm going to make this martial artist into a... what's it called? Warden? I can't remember the name of it. It used to be called Battle Master. War Dancer. Okay, so War Dancer, and then I'm also going to be playing a Shadow Hunter and a Gunslinger. So stay tuned for lots of gameplay on different classes. Going to level all these girls up, and I get two of them leveled for free to 50, but the other two I'll have to level by, manually, like everybody else, unless I pay gold. But given that you unlock different rewards for different pieces of the continents, it's difficult to explain because this is my first time playing Lost Ark. So I'm finding out stuff and I'm not really sure of all the terminology, but I can show you in the game what I'm talking about. But as you complete different objectives within each continent, you unlock different things. And ultimately your goal is to get as many skill points for your character as possible. So all of this culminates in one really great thing, and that it's, weapon materials and armor materials for advancing your character's item level, but more importantly, when it comes to completing different objectives throughout the continents and the worlds and the islands, you're aiming for skill points more than anything else. So it makes sense to level at least a couple of these manually, because as you go through old continents, you have a chance to do stuff you didn't do before. And your progress on each continent carries through on your entire account, which is called your roster. So let's say I don't complete a continent, I only get like 70% of what I need to do on that continent. I don't want to have to go back at that time. I want to keep leveling and doing the story, right? So I'm not going to go back and finish the first continent on my Soul Fist. Instead, on the next character that I do on a manual level up, I'll try and complete that continent on my way through. So there's incentive to level up other characters manually, not just to save the gold, but also to complete those continents. So anyways, I'm debating today whether I want to continue playing the Soul Fist. I think I will level the Soul Fist, unless you guys are interested in seeing some gameplay for that offline. Let's go ahead and do another character from the beginning, so you can see some intro gameplay. Do I want to do Shadow Hunter, or War Dancer, or Gunslinger? Let's try out the Gunslinger. Yeah, let's try out the Gunslinger. I'm going to use my Platinum box that I bought, the skins for the Platinum skins, I'm going to use on either the Shadow Hunter or the Gunslinger. I know that for sure. I'm not going to use the skins on the Deathblade, the Martial Artist, or the Soul Fist. So I want to play with these girls next and see which of their playstyles I like the most, and that will be the one that I choose to put the skin on. Shadow Hunter is likely to be a fun time leveling, and so is Gunner. Man, it's so difficult. I want to play everything. I want to level everything, and I can't make a decision on what I want to do right now because it all sounds so fun. This game is fantastic and amazing, and I'm loving every second of it. So let's just go ahead and do some gameplay. Okay. Gunner girl, you are up. Let's do the Gunslinger. I spend a ridiculous amount of time in the character customization options, fine-tuning the perfect shade for the hair color, toning it, because you can do two-tone and then you can blend it or contrast it, and all these different hairstyles, and same with the makeup and the face, and it's just, there's so many sliders and customization options. It takes me forever to make a character because I just can't stop myself from wanting to make it just that much better. You know what I mean? So if you're like me and you have trouble because you can't help yourself from getting stuck in character customization for hours on end, just Put it in the comments.
We Psychons are always chasing the next big thing. Dr. Bergstrom, I am nothing like him. I'm better than him, beyond him. To be Psychon is to evolve, after all.
Interesting.
I'll make you regret choosing Stern over me, Gunslinger.
But you were in the laboratory.
So I'm made in a
Can't you
lab?
see? You're in the way of progress. No matter. Time to shed this useless body the gods cursed me with. Behold, true evolution.
Wow.
That gun of yours doesn't have enough bullets for all of us specialists. No one can stop Kaiserin. You think you have some great destiny? Well, I'll be watching.
Interesting. Very interesting. Psychon. Robotic. Reminds
Greetings.
me of a sci-fi show I watched, Battlestar Galactica. The Cylons.
Destiny has led you here. Welcome to the edge of the world, Trixian. Now follow the path of the light.
Alright. So I've done this twice before, with the Soul Fist and the Deathblade. I spent a lot of time going over the options for each class, testing them out fully, like just hours and hours. It felt like trying to make my choice of which class to play.
Are on the move again. The Arks once saved the world from the demons. We need them again. Try opening the Tome of Prophecy.
And then I also...
It will show you the path of your destiny.
They do that annoying thing where they pause for a really long time and you think you can talk, and then they start talking again. So yeah, choosing your advanced class here. I can only be Gunslinger, but on the Martial Artist I had a choice of like 4 different classes, and so I spent a long time figuring out what I wanted to play. I almost made a War Dancer, but I decided to try the Soul Fist because the gameplay itself just seemed really interesting to me. So you come here to Class Tester and you get to fully test it, but I know I have to pick Gunslinger. It's the only option, so I'm not going to do that. Can I just leave this? No. Okay. So we have to go to Class Tester, and then we can click In Test. And then you come over here. So, don't want to bore you guys with that. Let's just go ahead and get to the gameplay. You guys will do plenty of class testing when you're trying to figure out what to play. And that's also another reason I did not upload an episode on the channel yet, because I played plenty of Lost Ark yesterday. But I didn't want to upload anything because I was just going through the options. Very cool. Very cool. I'm liking the class so far. It was just a lot of going through the options. Coming down here, right, in the options and the settings, and trying to work with the aspect ratio. I have a widescreen monitor, so I thought for sure that it would support 21:9 aspect ratio, but it doesn't, because when I force it, it looks like this. And this really annoys me. Like, this is so small, it's sometimes difficult to see. The UI becomes really small and difficult to see. So when I play PvP, or maybe when I'm raiding and I need to see boss abilities a lot clearer, I'll go ahead and use this. But while playing the story, I just play it normally. It's just easier that way, and it just I'm more immersive, you know.
May Regulus bless the path you've chosen.
Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and skip through a lot of this because a lot of you guys have probably watched some stream where a lot of the streamers...
You will now take your first step in the quest for the Ark.
Are reading out everything,
The
so...
future of Arcasia is
when it comes to reading the
hands.
text, I'm going to go ahead and skip. But for
The
voice
light
acting
of the
and
world
cutscenes, I'll go ahead and
must
watch
not
it.
fall to chaos.
But I won't just... You know, I'm not going to read all of the text and then do all that. The cutscenes are a bit meh in the game. Sometimes they're really good, but a lot of the time they're just
A pillar of light.
kind of cringe, honestly.
We better get moving.
Huh? Go? Where?
To meet old friends. After 500 years of waiting, the stars of destiny call to us.
Stars of the what? The what now? Come back, you crazy old man!
But I feel it's important to watch the cutscenes and pay attention to the voice acting because that's part of the reason Lost Ark took so long to come to the West. They tried really hard to localize and westernize this game, and they spent a lot of effort making quality content and quality voice acting the whole game through. And so I feel like it's important to pay attention to it and appreciate it because they put so much effort
Look
into
alive,
making it.
scrubs. We're here.
Interesting. That's not the hairstyle I chose. It must change the hairstyle based on the hat you wear. Or maybe it'll change after the cutscene. That's just the basic version
Next
that
stop,
you see.
Trua. The Forgotten Land.
So pretty. When it comes to high fantasy, this game nails it, man. The environment, the story, the art, the sounds, the skill effects, they just nail it. It really feels like you're playing a high fantasy story. I grew up reading high fantasy. I'm a huge fan of, you know, Wheel of Time, Chronicles of Narnia, J.R.R. Tolkien, Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit. Like, I've read all that, and a lot. And so I grew up reading high fantasy. I'm going to skip the prologue. If you guys are interested in watching the prologue, you've probably seen some streamer do it.
Oh,
But I'm going to go ahead and skip the
see.
prologue.
We are going to take off once
I've already
they get-
claimed
Let's
this
go.
on another character, so there's no point in doing the prologue for this. I won't get it.
you're
So let's go ahead and skip the
finally
prologue.
here.
It's an interesting prologue, but you spend a lot of time walking around, exploring, and then having mechanics explained to you in a very easily digestible manner. All right, let's go ahead and just get to the gameplay.
I hear a famous
Okay,
priest
Z or
is arriving
X?
today.
Oh, so Z goes one direction, X goes the other. Interesting. Okay, so from what I understand, pistols is where you spend most of your time, with shotguns and rifles being where your hardest hitting abilities are. But you set them up with the pistols and you spend most of your time with the pistols. Okay.
Oh, I've heard
Let's
of
keep
him
going.
too. He has quite a reputation.
Yeah,
They
you gotta
say
teach
he
the
can heal
fingers
any
how to
illness.
use the C and X keys.
They say he
It's hard enough as it
here to
is on
search for
the other
something.
class, the Soul Fist and the Deathblade. Getting used to using all of the keys on the keyboard, man. You use
He just
everything.
passed by. Where is he?
And the combat is very fast. The action combat is very fast. So
Is that really him?
you gotta have nimble, quick fingers, and you gotta memorize where all your skills are on the keyboard.
He looks
Being really good at this game is gonna take some
a
effort.
very famous priest.
It's not something that'll just happen really, really easily.
Brideholm, Holy One.
Thank you so much.
Also,
for this
there are
warm
so many
welcome.
skills for certain classes.
Father.
Varut and the rest of the village eagerly await your arrival at the cathedral.
Actually, all classes.
In that case, I best not keep Father Varut waiting.
Now! Die, priest.
Okay. Don't know what abilities do. We're just going to test everything out. So that's Q. That's W. E, you can hold down. Certain abilities you can hold down. Alright, so A. Oh, that's cool. Okay, so that's a dodge. This is E. Huh. Okay.
Thank you for saving me. Are you headed to Brideholm?
Okay. Let's go ahead and continue.
So, what business do you have in Brideholm?
This whole cutscene's kind of interesting.
You're searching for the Ark? You know, most people believe the Ark is a myth. Truth be told,
like that,
I'm also looking for the Ark.
This is kind of like a cutscene,
I hear there is a
but
stone
it's
tablet
also
in this village
with the
that
game
contains
graphics that you
secrets
normally
about
see.
the Ark.
So it's not actually a CGI
What's
cutscene. It's just
a coincidence. Perhaps we could
I don't know what
travel
else to call
together
it.
and see.
But yeah, it's really interesting that they do that. I actually really like that. It gives them a lot more ability to tell the story without having to cut to a CGI full
Hang on!
Seeing this makes me feel like they're going to focus a lot on the story and telling the story. And I have experienced that a lot on the surface already. When the dungeons, I just did Moira dungeon on the Solfist, and it was a lot of fun. And there is a lot of that, telling the story with game graphics without, you know, cutting to a CGI cutscene.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so
Oh no.
Q.
They followed me all the
Power
way
of
here.
judgment. Fire at the bullet. Okay, and then sniper rifle shot.
Watch
Ooh,
out! Here comes
that's
more.
strong. I can see why the sniper rifle is supposed to do that. Okay. Okay, so the movement's really important on this class because they're so squishy. The auto attack does good damage. Okay.
I think that was the last of my
Yeah,
goodness.
this class is
Are you not hurt?
definitely gonna take some getting used to. They tell you what class to pick in, or you know what the difference between the classes are on YouTube when you watch, I don't know, class selection videos from content creators, and they always say the Gunslinger is one of the harder classes to play, if not the hardest, because of having to switch between 3 different weapons constantly. It's pretty difficult, and they're not lying. This is gonna take some getting used to. A lot of abilities to memorize.
All the other priests just gave up.
Feel the
Okay,
warmth
while he's
of the
talking, I'm
light
gonna analyze my abilities.
and be healed.
The pain is gone. Thank you so much.
That's incredible. He has so much
By the gods, Anna's wounds have healed.
Oh, it's you again. You're here. Father Varut, this adventurer saved my life.
Oh, so that was you. I sense goodness in them.
This adventurer also seeks the Ark.
Oh, is that so? Then we have much to discuss.
Okay, so you got to set it up in a logical way. This is going to stagger enemies in a wide area, has a really big area of effect. So you put this down first. Like so, staggers the enemies, makes them slower to get to you. Then you do this. It goes through the enemies that you just slowed, doing a lot of damage. Meteor Stream takes a bit of time to go off, right? So you want a quick ability to stagger all the enemies in a group. Then a slow ability that goes through and does damage. A slow ability that takes some time to go off. And finally, a quick cast ability. And by the time you cast the grenade, this will hit at the same time. And so then, this is a movement skill. Okay? And this is also a movement skill. Somersault Shot. So, movement skills down here. Main DPS abilities up here. And from left to right, doing a rotation that's designed a specific way. So that's how you build your skills. Instead of just leaving them the way they are and memorizing where they are, rearrange your skills to make logical sense. And to tell a story, basically. But you want to have a desired effect. You want to lock up the enemies, you want to deal damage, and you don't want to do slow casting abilities while they're rushing you. You want to lock them up somehow and then hit them, or somersault away and then switch. And you know what I mean? So you need to have things designed a certain way with your rotation. It just makes it easier to memorize complicated classes, such as the Gunslinger. So
is this?
Might as well start doing that at level 1, right?
Indeed. This tablet contains all we know of the Ark passed down for generations. In theory, anyway. As you can see, part of it is missing.
Such a large portion. I wonder what happened to it.
The tablet was already like this when it arrived at the cathedral. I think it went missing during the transport. Our attempts to recover it have failed.
Okay.
No one really knows how the portion of the stone tablet disappeared.
Alright, let's head up.
I think I read about it once in a book.
I am looking forward to playing a high movement class. The Gunslinger is a high movement class. So that's nice. The Soul Fist was not a high movement class initially, although it became one later on, once you unlock a certain ability. Okay. Well, now I have all 3 horses. The third character I've come and done this quest on. So, I now have the white, the black, and the
weather we're having today.
Blessed land.
I can't show you yet. I don't think mounts. Yeah, so I have to do a little bit more questing to show you. And yes, I am doing all the side quests.
Let's see if there's a useful tool.
There's several reasons for that.
Issues to report.
Is there anything you need?
I'm not concerned with leveling as fast as possible. I want to fully experience the game. Also, the side quests build rapport, and your rapport is shared between characters. So, let's see, can I go to rapport? No, not yet. Here's rapport. Can't go there yet. Getting used to all the different skills. But rapport is shared between characters on your roster, so
Pride Home is a city
coming
rich
through
with
and doing the
religious
side quests
history.
builds rapport with certain, factions or certain people.
The lion
and then,
statue in the village square honors the priests who battled against the demons.
I'm gonna go ahead and skip that. It just gives you a little tour of the city. Not a big deal. It's teaching you about ongoing quests. Alright, so go to mounts. Sure. Cool, I can do it now. See, I have all 3. But it is my favorite. My buddy, Cerberus. Cool. And cool, I've now got protected potions. So put that down here. Let's take a look at my storage. I've got these rapport chests I'm saving, because I don't know who is best to build rapport on yet. I want to get to level 50, finish, and then look that up and make sure I'm doing the right rapport with the right people every day. Here's the Lawmaker, Northern Lawmaker reward for the boxes that I got. I got the Platinum and the Gold boxes. So here's the big one, right? And the Gunslinger looks amazing in this outfit. But if I don't like the Gunslinger's playstyle, then I'll use it on the Shadow Hunter. So, man. Should I just go for the challenge, right? Should I just embrace the challenge of using the Gunslinger with all the different abilities? It seems fun. It really does seem fun. Titles? Sure. Crystal Benefactor. No. There. Memory Chamber. Not going there. That's fun. Should I just do it, guys? The Shadow Hunter looks really good in the outfit. That's part of the reason I'm waiting, is because the Gunslinger outfits look good by themselves. But the Shadow Hunter's outfit looks so good with the Platinum Founder skin. Not sure. I want to use it on one of those two classes, but I'm not sure which. So we'll make that decision later. I'm not going to make that decision right now. So this is building rapport with somebody, which is why it's important to do the side quests. Don't feel bad about rushing the 50. You're missing out on a lot of stuff that you'll just have to go back and do later anyways. Why not just do it while you're here?
Have you been
Brothers and sisters,
Cathedral?
let us pray.
Oh, that's right, I switched. No, I can't do that yet. I have
Please tell us if there's a problem.
Or do I? I think I completed it already. Yeah, see? It's up here. So I don't have to worry about it. Okay. Basically, you have to have a potion in the F1 slot, and then when you get damaged, you have to use, or, you know, you take damage to your health, you use F1 to heal, and that completes one of the welcome challenges. So I already did that and claimed the rewards, so I'm going to swap them because I prefer my mount to be on F1. Okay, so we're supposed to go.
Area is doing.
I guess we're going back inside the inn to talk to Neria.
So, got any news? I see a lot of adventurers around.
The other half of the stone tablet in the cathedral? I didn't even know it was half a tablet to begin with.
So I am more inclined to use the Platinum Founder skin and the Shadow Hunter
The stone
than the
tablet in the
Gunslinger
cathedral?
because
Oh,
the
the
weapons
slab engraved with something about the
for
art.
the Gunslinger and the Platinum Founder skin are really disappointing. It fits the theme. They're going for a Western theme, which I appreciate, and it looks good in her outfit, but the weapons don't look cool. The weapons look very old-time Western.
You're an adventurer
and in a
looking for
high-fantasy
the
game, it has a theme, which I can appreciate, but I don't like. I would like something a little more flashy. So, that being said, the Shadow Hunter skin, the weapons look amazing. They like glow purple. It's so cool. So, I don't know, I'm a sucker for, you know, beautiful graphics. I'm a sucker for beautiful skill effects, and when it comes to skins, I prefer something really cool looking. So, if I was going to play Paladin, for instance, then I think Paladin would have been the class I wanted to use the Founder skin on the most. The Founder skin on the Paladin looks the best out of all of them, in my opinion.
Good
and the
job.
Bard, actually. The Bard
Every
looks really
time
cute
you
as
fill
well.
out the tome, the association will reward you.
After that, I think the best one is the Shadow Hunter, and then following that, maybe the Gunslinger.
Brothers and sisters,
Definitely
let
not
us
using it on
pray.
the Soul Fist. Oh, that's right, I have to dance. Hold on. Why?
May
Dance.
Regulus watch over the
Let's
soul.
go to 2 and put it on. That's how I like to do it. I put all my emotes here.
Lord of
so I
all
can just
gods,
switch real quick.
More
Please
images
watch
to
over
write a
us.
song.
Teaching me about emotes. Wow, they got a good looking dance. First time I've actually watched it. Wait. Too bad you can't rotate the camera around. Or at least I haven't figured out how to do that yet. You have to have him face you. Okay, skill book. I did not open a new skill. So they just want me to spend some skill points. Spiral tracker, let's see. Attack speed. I'm not sure attack speed is the best option for Spiral Tracker. The whole point of putting down the Spiral Tracker is to land stagger on a group of enemies. And so the attack speed means it ends faster. You get less stagger over time because the ability happens faster. So skill use distance is probably better. If I'm trying to lock up the enemies as far away as possible, I would say skill distance is really good. But this gives you basically 10% extra crit. Okay, so that's nice. Throwing distance for the grenade. Explosion radius and MP cost. No. Quick step, movement ability. On hit, attack and move speed for 4 seconds. It's okay. Move distance? Yeah, that's good. Okay, so I would do move distance on this just to help you travel a lot more efficiently. Plasma bullet. Bullet range. That's not bad at all. Attack speed, also good. Recoil distance from the shot is 1.5 meters. Backstep. It seems more for PvP. But it could be useful for leading into a big hit like Spiral Flame. So, MP cost, knockdown duration, and damage to push immune foes. So this is a boss ability. Push immune foes is typically bosses, so. Okay, we've got Somersault Shot. Attack speed. Somersault can now pierce normal bosses. Meh. Shotgun. Not really going to be using the shotgun much if I can help it. Let's see, here we've got... Element is now water. Move speed of foes within range. No longer lifts the foe. On hit, inflicts ignite. After 3 seconds, inflicts 20% of base damage. Okay. So this might do additional damage. This is going to one-shot most things, though. So the hard-hitting ability like this is going to one-shot almost everything in the game until you come to certain bosses. And even then, it's going to do a lot of damage. So, 20% of base damage after 3 seconds? Nah, not worth it. Yeah, the aiming time speed is huge. That will be very nice for using this ability more often. So, do I want to increase the range that I stagger people, or do I want to give them crit resistance debuff? The cooldown on this is 8 seconds, so I could reliably... Also, it'll help it do more damage. Every time you put skill points into something, the damage of it goes up. Okay, so let's do this. So that way, I'm giving myself 10% extra crit on enemies that I hit with this on an 8-second cooldown. So that's really nice. Also, it's the first ability I use, so that 10% crit applies to the rest of my abilities. 6 seconds is a long time. So, okay. And that's also how you choose which abilities. It just fits into your rotation. And enhances your other abilities.
Do you require assistance? The piece of tablet?
If I wasn't using that ability first...
Are you seeking the Ark? You're like
if I wasn't
Rudin.
using this ability first, I definitely would now. Because...
Did you find anything special?
It lands a crit resistance
You'd think if there was a
enemy.
clue to the Ark there,
So now it
someone
enhances my
would
other
have found it
abilities.
already.
It makes sense to use it before I use the rest.
I wonder what
Kind of sets
Maria's
up the
doing.
damage. Okay.
Hi there. What can I do for you? This tablet?
Okay, Song of Escape, sheet music. Where is it again? Sheet music, here it is. Let's put it on our bar. Oh, that's right, I wanted my pet. Pets, here we go. They give a 10% crit buff. Improved crit by 10%. That is huge. Absolutely huge. Even the white bunny does. And you get the white bunny for free. From doing a quest. So... don't have to buy a founder's pack in order to get the 10% crit buff. To my knowledge, you'll get it even if you just do the free quest that they have for you here in the beginning of the game. It was a pet quest. So do that pet quest, guys. Get the white bunny for that 10% improved crit. That's an absolutely massive buff. Alright, so let's summon our pet. It's a teleporting cat. Looks kind of Christmassy.
The stonemasons of Log Hill might be able to help.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I'm doing a lot of running around. Quick step. Let's give ourselves additional move distance, just to make it easier to get around. Oh, I can't do it while I'm in town. That's lame. Yeah, well, we'll be able to do it out in the world, so. Having additional movement skills really helps.
May the gods bless you all.
You initially spend a lot of time just walking around in this
Watch
game.
out for the grave robbers.
Okay. So we're gonna collect some interesting stuff.
Those toxic claw robbers
White,
have
red
increased
beak
in
down.
numbers.
And then talk to Ark.
If you're talking about the missing piece of the tablet in the cathedral,
Arzul.
I don't know where it is either.
Okay. It's these guys. Land the stagger. Do this. Times that. There's the shotgun, doing good damage. There's the rifle, closer to one shot this thing. Good. Time stuff. Almost done killing these things for their fur, or whatever it's called. I'm gonna skip this.
Long
it's
ago.
really not important. Okay. Let's just continue. Full rotation. Ah, just judge that. Alright. Oh, nice how it pushes them away. That is so good. Really helps maintain the distance. Okay, so actually, because it pushes them away, I'm going to use it last. This, followed by meteor stream, followed by grenade, followed by plasma bullet, and as they're running away, or as they're getting pushed away, then I can run into my other abilities, preferably spiral flame. Okay, so X and then Z. So if I use X, it goes in one direction. If I use Z, it goes in the other. So my rotation is going to be the top row, followed by X, where I'll do this. And as they're getting pushed away from my last pistol ability from Plasma Bullet, give me time to get this off. And then X again, they'll be closer for Hour of Judgment, because they have to be close range for this. Followed by X again. So X is what I want to use, not Z. So I could probably switch that in the settings, but I'm not sure. Either way. That's how you learn the class, guys. That's how you learn the class. Nice. Movement abilities already coming in handy. Okay, so... yeah, we're gonna mount up for this one. Let's move it away. Aw. Okay. Off. Right into the wall. Awesome. Alright. Who's this guy? Oh, it's Armin.
There you are. Investigating the stone ruins? Long ago, the Sidereals used the great power of the Ark to defeat the demons. Now, that same darkness has come to the mortal world yet again. This is why I have been traveling the world in search of the Ark. Everyone tells me the Ark is just a legend. But that stone tablet is the key to finding it. I'm glad to finally meet someone else who believes the Ark is real. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must continue my search. Please let me know if you find something.
If you guys haven't watched another stream or anything like that, you'll know that Armin's a really cool character. In fact, he's kind of cooler than we are, as the main character. He's got an awesome backstory, and he's really pivotal for the whole story. In Mortar Dungeon that I just finished on my Soul Fist, even more about him is just revealed. It's so cool.
The stone tablet of the key? You mean the slab moved out of East Oratory?
What next? East Oratory. Let's keep going. Oh yeah, first zone quest, I guess. X, land, rifle shot. X again. Just getting used to the keybinds. Up. These guys. We don't have to fight them though. There's no point. You don't really get a whole lot for doing that. There's some stuff in here. It's our own personal story quest. Instanced story quest. We have to fight our first real boss.
Dare set foot in this hole.
Find the tablet! Kill them all! The tablet!
Still getting used to the... Yeah, definitely gonna fix these. I've noticed some auto attacks there. Stuff has some decently long cooldowns. And, you know, since I'm not looking at the cooldowns because they're on different bars.
Look for the remnants. Oh, thank you for your help. Please tell Aln what happened.
Okay, here we go. Oh, wait. Hidden area? No? So, yeah, I gotta find the Makoko seeds. That's one of the things that I need to figure out. Is where all the Makoko seeds are. Oh, I thought we got to fight our first boss there. No, I was wrong. I was wrong. That's in the next one.
Don't let your guard down!
Those damn toxic claw robbers ganged up on the guards.
Okay. Alright, so what are we supposed to do here? Grave robbers, these guys. Okay. Is that it? Looks like it. Alright, so we gotta go with this. Goodness, go. Just the one. Equilibrium. Fires your handgun across a broad area. Oh, that's nice. I think I'd rather use that than the grenade. This only does 304 damage. This does 997. So yeah, this is better than the grenade if you ask me. The grenade is more instant, but...
I was gathering information about the recent movements of the grave robbers.
Okay, so I'm not using the movement ability as much as I thought I would be. Maybe I will later.
Those grave robbers. Let your guard down. Destroy the triport.
Move these skill points into this. And let's take a look at equilibrium. I have a feeling, yep, this also does crit resistance. Now, I don't think this stacks for a total of 20% between the two abilities. So you want to stagger them to get the most out of that. Ooh, hold on. Oh, it's only during skill use, and it's only 10%. Meh. Not that impressive. What is this? No. So this just makes it travel further. I'm not so sure about that. Probably not necessary. This might be useful though. Huh. We'll go with this. I have a feeling it's going to be one of our highest damage abilities, so I'm thinking either more crit resistance, and we end up with that's well. Hold on. This is 6 seconds.
Those grave robbers might even destroy the triport.
Hard to say. I don't know how to check. I don't remember seeing icons on the enemies, but then again, maybe they just die too fast.
Don't let your guard down!
Pretty sure it will not stack. So let's try the skill distance. Or... nah. Hopefully it refreshes it. If it refreshes it... it's too big. It's too nice. 12 seconds. It's huge. Then again, it's about even because 16-second cooldown. Theoretically, if I was using this every 8 seconds, it's roughly the same. Let's go. Let's do this instead. This will be the crit resistance, and this will have increased attack speed. Okay. Probably do less damage overall that way, but for my main rotation, I'm going to have crit resistance that'll last for the full rotation, so that's fine. Okay. Sure. Well, that's good to know. I think increased attack speed would be quite helpful. Let's get this side quest. Where are we supposed to go? Never, like, I always forgot. I started in the game. Always forgot. Wait, it wants us to go turn in the quest somewhere else, doesn't it? Yeah. Wants us to go to Pride Home. You don't have to be standing on the thing. You can actually just go to the map, teleport anywhere you want, without needing to step on.
Brothers and sisters.
I wonder what Neria is doing.
You gotta go talk to this person. Gory. Okay, and then two places up here.
I heard the guards there got their hands full. Is that why you came to pick up the supplies?
So, got any news?
Cool. And picked up another quest. Go in here.
Wanna browse my wares?
Layla. Thank you.
Anything exciting going on
Now,
today?
you can't go to the map and teleport around when you're inside a building like that, but I can defeat Kugo in Log Hill. Guard Mizel. Okay, so it wants me to go back to here. So you can just click on this. Now, if you don't have the crystalline aura, basically the $15 a month subscription thing that gives you a bunch of benefits. If you don't have the crystalline aura active, it's not showing here, but I do have it active. The crystal benefactor title is not available until you activate it. So, but it's free for me to do that. But I think if you don't have the crystalline aura, it's not free for you.
These supplies may not be enough. I've just finished studying the grave robbers.
Yeah, I have used my specialty skill. Thank you very much. Skip that tutorial. Okay, so what do quests do you do here? So you just do it.
Those toxic claw robbers.
Not critting. I've got 10% from the pet, however much I've got as a class, and then 10% crit resistance from Spiral Tractor, but I'm still not critting. Oh, there's some crits. Yeah, I remember this quest. Ooh, I'm gonna fight this guy.
Find the tablet at all costs. Fail this, and we're all dead men.
Oh, that's cool.
Take everyone to Log Hill and search. If you find the tablet, stash it in the hideout.
I'm sure what this icon is for. This guy. The merchant of some sort? Oh, he's the traveling merchant, isn't he? Okay, so he's selling holy water, which is a rapport item. I'm going to go ahead and buy the rapport item. I think that's a pretty important thing to get. You can only get one. The Neria card? Yeah, I'm going to pick that up as well. Don't know about these. This gives you dexterity 48. Required item level 300 though. Yeah, I don't have required item level 300, so no point in getting that. I wouldn't even be able to use it. Okay. But I did get this. Very nice. Okay. Nice. That's another... So those things right now that I'm collecting for my journal, whatever it's called. Put these down. Okay. That's fine. No. Don't want to use those. Okay. What was I saying? Something journal down here. Adventurer's Tome. Here we go. So you collect these, and it's per roster, right? So I already collected these on my Soulfist, so I can't collect them again. However, I'm only at 40% in Retronless. I have these collectibles to get. I have these cooking items to get. I have these vistas to find, right? And then these dungeons to do. I have to do this dungeon in hard mode, and then I have to do these two dungeons on normal mode because I already did them in hard mode. So then I will have completed all these dungeons on every available difficulty, along with the boss, and then a second boss, and then all of these things. I have to fight all these monsters, so there's a lot. I already did these quests, but there's a lot to do to fully get all of these items here. At 100%, you get a charisma potion. You get 10 charisma permanently. You get stat increase of 5 for strength, dexterity, and intelligence permanently. And then you get an emote. You get Gustafson's Holy Water, which increases rapport. It's a relic rapport item. And then you get a legendary... Hold on. Nice. So this gives you a permanent buff. It decreases crafting time by 3% and crafting action energy consumption by 1%. So permanent buff always on for your... It's a structure. You put this in your... whatever it's called. Okay. And then finally here you get an Ignia token with Romris. I think you can use the Ignia token to buy a skill potion. So... when you finally 100% with Romris, you get access to a skill potion with this token. So there are definite benefits, and having to come back on a max leveled class when there are so many other things you could be doing really sucks. So doing some of this stuff as you level a second character through this continent makes sense. Let's say this time I'll leave and I'll be at 60%. You know, it just makes it that much easier. So, and then when a new class comes out, let's say Lance Master comes out, and I really want to make a Lance Master. In fact, I think I'll main Lance Master. Once Lance Master comes out, I can come back and then hopefully get 100%. So, you know, don't automatically assume you should power level using the power pass every single character, right? Or pay gold to...
According to this note, the ones who are looking for the tablet will have a meeting at their hideout.
There are benefits. Lots of benefits. It's really gonna suck coming back on a max level character to this zone. Just makes sense to do it while you're here.
Those toxic claw rods.
So, ask. So master for defeat stone constructs. Okay. I can defeat stone constructs. On my way over there. Nice. And that's all it took. Wow. So it's fairly narrow. Hitbox. Nice, good stuff. So fun. This, ooh, a hidden area? Oh, I just found a Makoko, guys. Wow, cool. Another one. I just found 2 Makokos. Completely by random, just by walking this way. If I'd been on my mount, would not have seen that. So cool. And that's one of the things I love about this game. Yeah, this is a fun class. Okay. Yeah, looking good on the white horse.
Those darn constructs! I'd smash them to bits if I could.
So anyways, yeah, there's definitely
know what they're doing.
upsides to just running around and exploring and stuff. If you rush the game, you're gonna miss so much.
This is where
they
Owen saw
include
the
a
grave
lot
robbers.
of things to find. If you like complete a map, if on this map you fight every enemy you see, and just do a max completion, it'll pay off. Like, it's not going to be a waste of your time. Now, you can just look up guides online. You can look guides on YouTube and just make sure you do it as efficiently as possible. Sure. But don't feel like you're wasting your time by running around exploring and stuff. You're really not. Okay. Oops.
Those grave
I've got a
robbers.
feeling.
Pick that up. Not sure what's around here. Don't see anything. It doesn't make any sense for this bandit camp to be there. No objectives around it, or why. So that's, you know, something that you can check out. This, I think, is the first boss. We already kind of fought a field boss as part of a quest, but it was super easy. Died, you know, 1 rotation. So I think this is the first more difficult boss fight. Alright, come on, gather up, guys. Gather up. And everything's dead. So fast. This may be a squishy class, but certainly not good damage. Oh yeah, that's squishy. Damage. Oh man. Getting used to the abilities and getting the rotation down is going to take some work.
All of this over church crap.
Don't worry about using your potion
if we don't find this tablet
early on in the game.
Better be worth
The 3
it.
potions they give you do a really good job early on, but later on they suck. So if you use them all up before you hit level 30 or 40, that's fine.
I want that reward.
They won't be useful beyond that anyways, and you'll just end up selling them.
What's that?
So might as well use them.
Looks like we've got an eavesdropping rat.
Alright, so I'm going to use an item and give myself a new
You ain't leaving here alive.
once this guy gets close, because it only lasts 8 seconds. So let's do our rotation. We're going to dodge out of that. We're going to do that, and then land our sniper shot, our shotgun shot. Tried to switch, but it didn't let me.
Margot
This is a bit of
finally
a
did it.
He found the
like
ruins
switching
in
quickly is
Cole's
not a thing.
forest,
If
where
you're
the
in the
tablet
middle
is
of an
hidden.
animation, it prevents you from switching weapons.
I ordered my people to pull out the tablet.
Definitely got to learn
You
the
keep
skill
an
animations
eye
on
out
when
for
you
the
can switch your
guards from
weapons.
the hideout.
That's gonna take some used to.
Once this is done,
Okay.
that guy will leave us alone.
So you don't actually have to run back to the entrance. You can use a Song of Escape to go back to the entrance. I'm not sure if I have to talk to the guy at the entrance, but I might have to. Otherwise, I would just go to my map and teleport. Yeah, that's what I should have done. It lets me go all the way back up there. So, sure. Re-teleport. Okay.
The leader of the grave robbers wrote, "We've located the object in Kolsch Valley."
Alright. We got an upgrade. Thank you very much. And yes, now I don't like the move speed loss, but it is an upgrade. Okay, so where are we going? J, look at, oh. Shoedale? Sure. Okay, so it wants me to go up here.
Let your guard down! Might even destroy the triport.
Ooh, go to the Vista.
Are you saying the grave robbers are looking for a piece of the tablet in Pride Home Cathedral?
Cool. Here we go. Defeat the venomous grave robbers. Aw.
I smell honey.
Sure, you get this guy his honeycomb.
I smell honey. Where's that coming from?
I have to defeat one more grave robber. This person's waiting for one. There we go. Oh, I can't pick it up for some reason. They die in almost one ability. Okay. Alright, that's done. Where now? Once we go all the way up there? Sure. Oops. Ooh. Looks like a boss. Anything up here? More hidden areas. It was kind of a boss to fight. Not really a full boss. World boss, because it didn't have an icon on the minimap, but maybe it was an elite monster? Maybe that's the way to think of it. Higher drop rate, not sure. But fight every boss you see on the map. If you see a skull icon or something like that on the map for a boss, definitely stop whatever it is you're doing and fight the boss. You need that for progressing your adventurous tome, as well as certain other things. Anything? Interesting, I just keep getting potions. Card catalog. Alright. Cool. Equipping cards. I can enhance this. I have plenty of card XP. I said I have 49,000 card XP for my Founders Pack. So not a big deal to enhance that, but why? I'm not going to be equipping it. Yeah. I got a copy of this card, right? Or is this the first card? Whatever.
You.
Always unlock those.
The ruins
I have a bad habit
in
of forgetting
Kolsch
that.
Forest are overrun with toxic
Quest as
robbers.
Sure. Alright, so where does it want us to go? Up here. 2 and then 1. I think, I'm not sure, but I think we have a quest to go down to the toxic claw cavern, so I'm not going to head down there now. I'll wait until we get the quest for it. Hold on. I saw something light up. Collect Dawn Tree Sprouts. Sure. I think there was a area quest back there, but for some reason it didn't pop for me. You too? It didn't hit him, did it? I missed. Alright, okay. Sure. Oh, come on. Going. Kolsch Ruins. Uh-oh. Lieutenant Mago.
Well,
That's nice.
looks like we got some competition. You ain't going nowhere.
I wouldn't qualify you as competition.
Get 'em, boys!
Alright, so we're going to go ahead and immediately line this up. Okay. This one. Good damage on this guy. Yeah, good. Got him.
Adventurer, are
Armin.
you okay?
Hey, bud.
Robbers are after the tablet piece? What do they want it for?
That's one popular hunk of rock. You're too late. I already gave it to the boss. You'll never get it from our demon.
A demon. I feared as much. This curse is far too powerful to be human in origin. We must find whoever these robbers are working for. Let's find the warden of the Kolsch ruins. Maybe they can point us in the right direction.
Yes, sir. Okay, did I miss anything? I don't think so. Let's see. No more skill points. Let's see. Yeah, we're in a new zone, aren't we? Are we still in the... Yeah, we're still in Mithranris, it looks like. Okay. Let's see. We're pretty close. Might as well just walk over here and see if there's somewhere to talk to at the entrance, or if we have to go somewhere else. Yeah, might as well just... So it's a little walking time.
You useless porters.
Oh man. Quite the sniper.
The Toxiclaw robbers have their hideout set up in some isolated place.
Alright, so we gained a level, so we get some skill points. We get some bombs. Flash grenade bomb. I think I want to save that. I'm going to take that off so I don't accidentally use it. And the reason why I want to save this is for end game because it has a high amount of stagger. Yeah, stagger is mid to high, and it stuns the target for 4 seconds. So this has in-game uses. I want to keep those high stagger potions for later. Okay, that's an upgrade. Yeah, now we go down to the Toxiclaw Cavern. Nice. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Oh, it's just a login reward. Ancient Platinum Coin. You use it to get 20,000 silver. That's easy. This goes on your roster. Does not matter what character you use it on. This gold is, or this silver is shared between characters. Ooh, another area quest. Wants us to kill some crossclaws. How many more? Gotcha. Once I get to the beginning of the dungeon. Yeah, it's a fierce colossal. That's what it's different than the rest of it. Another reason I think he's like kind of like an elite monster is because he's immune to pushback, so. Alright, I have done normal. I don't think I have done hard on this. You don't need to group for these dungeons. These are super easy, even on hard. So let's do it on hard mode. Let's go check up in this area. Sometimes there's like Makokos. So if you see a hidden area off to the side, it's usually worth checking out. I'm going to put that skill also because I'm stuck in animation for so long. Let's see if there's a way to make that faster. Hold on. Meteor strain, here we go. No. No way to make this faster. So I don't like how that skill puts me in place for a long time. So I'm not going to use that as part of my normal rotation. Believe it or not, I'm actually going to switch it with a grenade. Okay. That works. So, in that case, since I'm not using it as part of my normal rotation, let's not boost it. Let's boost something else. This is already boosted. Grenade, sure. Explosion radius, maybe? It doesn't do that much damage, though. It's only 320. This one. Bullet range. Yeah, let's do this one. And we'll do attack speed. Now, it should travel faster. Yeah, it should travel a little bit faster. Instead of X. Gotta get used to that. over here. Ooh, Makoko. I knew it. I just had a feeling. I'm getting the hang of it, but it's still a long ways away, so I really have the hang of it. It's gonna take some time. Click. Yeah, this is a hard class here. It's intense though. As far as enjoyment from playing the class and getting good at it, it's top notch. Definitely some challenge involved. And when you get it right, it's really good. That felt really good to get that right. Now, I did not... That's a downside. Paying so much attention to switching weapons and using the right skills and the right cooldowns, having to pay attention to that so much means that if it's not second nature, you end up missing boss mechanics and getting walloped. So, it's a real incentive to get this class as soon as possible, otherwise you're going to take a lot of damage. Because you're paying attention so much to class mechanics, but you're missing boss mechanics. So it needs to be second nature. Just your hands and your fingers just need to know what to do. No hesitation. Or you're gonna miss mechanics and you're gonna get hit so hard. Like I got taken down past half health in just one
I hope you've brought me some good news. For your sake.
Yes. The tablet piece. Here.
So this is the key to discovering the secret of the Ark. The rest is in that cathedral. Perhaps it's time I go on a holy pilgrimage of my own.
Okay. Let's go. Let's do this. First, an upgrade. That's an upgrade. No more upgrades. Okay. Since I'm paying attention to boss mechanics. Ooh, that was close. I'm gonna run away. Oh, I did not have a dodge up. I was out of dodges. Okay, good, that's on cooldown. And did not even hit. But shotgun's gonna hit. Okay, run away. Cool. Doing it, boys. Yeah, I'm used to rotating some cooldowns. Got away with that. got him. Nice. That was fun.
So many tablet hunters these days. You're too late. I already gave it to the demons.
Yeah, I know, I saw.
If the demon has the tablet piece, Prideholm is in danger. We must hurry back.
Okay, so unfortunately, the guilds are person exclusive, like, or character exclusive. Like, you're not in the guild across your entire roster, which is interesting. Maybe some characters want to be in PvP guilds, and some characters want to be in PvE guilds, and some characters are just alts. I kind of wish there was a function where your entire roster was in the guild. I kind of do. I'm going to stay out of a guild for now. I'm not too worried about it. Haven't selected this class yet. I might level Shadow Hunter instead. I still have to test out the Shadow Hunter's skills and see if I enjoy playing with the class a lot. And that'll be the class I stick with. Okay. Upgrades! Everybody loves upgrades, right? Okay, roster. Memory chamber, not interested. So, we got some skill points. Did we also get a new skill? Yes. Shotgun. Here we go. Rapid fire. Fires it 3 times, inflicting a lot of damage. Wow, that's huge numbers. Back attack plus the... Oh my goodness, that would assassinate stuff. Alright, so let's test it out real quick. Oh wow, the animation speed is so low and the cooldown is huge. But it has a huge range, and it does massive damage. So this would be a really good skill to line up and then hit. Okay. So that's a good skill to invest in. That's really strong. Let's see here. Not really interested in anything else, and I feel like this isn't really doing much. Even the attack speed isn't really helping all that much. So I think I'll take those skill points out. I think it's still too early to get Gear 2 skill. I could if that was the only thing I was putting skill points into, maybe on the next level, but right now I think it's still too early. So I'm not going to get much out of that. Tell you what, let's go down here to Spiral Fire and see what we get. Yeah, aiming speed, really important for this skill. I'll take less damage if I'm stuck in the animation for a shorter amount of time. Same for shotgun rapid fire. The animation speed on this is pretty slow. Oh wow, nice. Crit rate boost of 10%, 5% outgoing damage boost. And no longer has a back attack portion, that's nice. Okay, attacks 3 times. Attack speed plus 10% can be cancelled by moving or using another skill between combo attacks. Okay, so I click it multiple times, I'm guessing. Let's test it. We'll click the combo and see what happens. Alright, so no. I have to hold it down. See that icon with the arrows? If I hold it down, it does all 3. If I only click it once, it does 1. So, yeah. Not good, because I always forget to hold it down. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch that back as soon as we can. Yeah, we're going to use this buff. Oh, can't do it while it's on cooldown. In 10 seconds. This is better. Okay, in a tight spot. Great. Now, Hour of Judgment, let's see. Cooldown, meh. MP cost, meh. During skill use, dodge rate, meh. Okay, so, is there anything else? Do I want additional damage on anything? Let's go ahead and get our skill back. This. So now we move further with our skill. Oops. Like that. Okay. Nice. This guy. Oh man. Yeah, this part's fun. Confronting this guy is really cool. This is where the story really starts to get super interesting. Okay. Let me check something. Feels like I have more than one weapon, but I really don't. Okay. That's a really hard-hitting skill. Okay. Okay. Doing good work, guys. That's our new skill. We're doing a really good job of avoiding, moving, and going through our skills now. Definitely getting the hang of this class. I love it, actually. Yeah, very engaging. Requires a lot of thought and strategy. And really fun. Okay. You gotta really know your class. But that's a good thing, in my opinion. Things have to be challenging. They have to be challenging.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, yes. Good damage. The animation on that is much more manageable now. There we go. Cooldown on that is super low.
Demons have invaded!
Keep going. Boom, big hit. Right? Yeah, take the shot. The shotgun. You can't do anything about these portals. You can't close them. Just fight the demons. Okay.
Thank you. Thank you.
Demons!
It's still inside
Save
the cathedral.
everybody. Complete that quest. Oh, gotta dodge out. There. Man, I love this class. Having to concentrate. This is a lot of fun, guys. If you are playing a class that's really boring, you have a lot of skill cooldowns, or I mean, you have a lot of cooldowns to wait out, and it's just taking a long time to kill stuff, you have to walk around or whatever, or you just, it's too easy. Play this. This will definitely get you a lot more interested and involved in class mechanics.
Thank you.
Rotations and just, yeah. Starting to think maybe I should start the fight with a sniper. Let's go. Let's save Miriam. Miriam, my girl. Okay. Line these guys up. Damage. Come on. still getting stuck switching weapons. I was in the middle of an animation when I tried to switch just now, and I didn't.
Am I still drunk?
Getting the timing down for the weapon switching is going to be still a thing.
I knew you'd come.
All right, Miria, you're free. Okay, let's go ahead. Oops. Yeah, that's our big ability. Okay, so we're going to swap these actually. Or will we? Nah. Yeah, I think we will. Okay, whatever. Time to go to the church. Boss fight. There we go. Land on some big damage. Yeah.
Cathedral quickly. Father Varouche.
Another big boss coming up. Still not off cooldown with any of that stuff, so. Here we go, sniper hit, followed by shotgun hit. There we go. We did it. Gunslinger is a lot of fun, guys.
Father Varouche.
What does the tablet say?
Do not make me ask again.
I have nothing to say to a demon.
Oh, you'll say plenty, old man. Just watch.
Varouche!
More victims?
This is cool. You see, Armin's secret.
Finally, a priest with a little fight in them. My turn.
You'll pay for what you've done to these people!
There you go. Come on, Armin. Yep.
Such power. You are a Delane. Interesting. Sadly, I think it's time to leave. But don't worry. We'll meet again.
Usually villains are overdone in games like this, but I feel like they struck a nice balance with him. He's enough of a villain to be interesting, and not too cheesy of a villain. There is some cheesiness still, but
you
I think
use
they
that
did a good
power
job.
again.
And the voice acting is really, really good.
I know.
So,
but I had no choice.
The more you use it, the further you will be consumed by its darkness.
I won't use it again. About what you saw back there. I am a Delane, born of a human and a demon. But that's not important right now. The tablet.
It is safe, as are its secrets, thanks to you. This tablet, now complete, describes the secret location of the fabled Ark of King Lutera.
Alright, well. Sorry about that. My doorbell goes off and my dog loses his mind.
Stay in this village for a couple of days. I'll share what I learned when the situation here becomes more stable.
Okay. And everyone fixes the whole village while we sleep. And then we wake up and...
Good morning.
Oh, sorry guys, did I sleep?
I hope you slept
Did I
well.
sleep? Thanks for cleaning everything up for me.
You're wanted at the cathedral. By
Yeah.
Father Varud himself.
I managed to sleep while everyone cleaned everything up, and then I woke up and it was all done, so... Skip out on that work. I kill the demons, you guys clean the town. That's the deal. Don't expect me to clean the town. No, I already did all the work. You guys got the easy part.
One more round here.
And he's drunk. He's drunk.
The repairs are almost
Let's talk to Neria. This is where the Neria side quests start for getting rapport with her. It teaches you about the rapport system, but most importantly, it gets you rapport. So that's why it's worth doing on a second character. Or even a third or fourth. Free rapport. Don't have to use your rapport items on her if you just get her rapport up. See, she's already at level 2. So what I can't figure out is if you actually have to talk to them to get the rapport up. Let's... Looks like a conversation. Let's go ahead and greet her using an emote. You have to let the full emote finish. There you go. I don't have an instrument yet. Or a song, I should say. But I can give her these. But like I said, I'm trying to save that because I may not need to. Once I finish all of these quests for her this second time around, she'll be probably past level 3.
The repairs are almost complete.
Like
Thank you.
So,
got any news? Have you heard?
it may not actually, now that I think about it, I should have been able to pick up another quest from her. I should already have a quest on here for more. Also the pet quest. The pet quest isn't showing up. So maybe you can only do those side quests on one character? I did them on the Soul Fist, so I'm not seeing them. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you can't do those quests again. Huh. Okay. Maybe there's more reason to use a power pass than I thought. Now, that doesn't apply for the Adventurer's Tome, right? And all these unlocks. See, now I've completed both difficulties on this dungeon. So when I come here... So there is still reasons to do another character to unlock this stuff. And get a skill tome, or a skill point, whatever. But, as far as those side quests, yeah. Maybe that just means it'll be easier on your next character you bring up and level up to focus on the Adventurer's Tome because you have the side quests to do. There's a silver lining for everything.
How do you like Pride Home?
The weather we're having. Oh, goodness, the repairs were
Both
completed.
tribulations and joy are part of the
It says here that in order to find the Ark of King Lutera, you need the Sword Seal and the Eagle Seal. The Sword Seal lies beneath the salt desert of Udia in the kingdom of Morai. However, in order to get to Udia, you'll have to cross the rugged mountains of Ankumo. I will pray for your safe passage in this arduous journey. May Regulus, the Lord of all gods, watch over you.
And you as well, Father Varut.
Okay. Okay.
If your destination is Udia, it will be a long journey across the borders.
Cool. Let's exit this. I don't think we can teleport out of here, or can we? We might be able to. So you can click here, and then just teleport right away. Yep, so you can teleport even inside a building, I guess. That's nice. Okay.
You useless porters.
Once you pass the rugged Akumo Mountains, you arrive at the wide-open salt plains.
So before I head into the Akumo Mountains, I want to go look up a guide really quick and complete this area, find all the Makokos and whatnot. So I've got 7 left to get here. So for now, I think I'm done with the Gunslinger. I have a good handle on what she feels like, her rotation, what it feels like to switch weapons in combat. It's pretty difficult, and it's not as quick as I would like it to be. I don't think increasing agility or swiftness here in the West on the character sheet says skill cooldown, attack speed, and move speed. Typically this makes your actions faster, and it makes classes that were slower feel a lot more quick and responsive. But I don't think that is going to affect weapon switching speed for the Gunslinger. That being said, the biggest problem I had was trying to switch weapons after using a skill so that I could continue the rotation as quickly and efficiently as possible. So it feels a bit clunky. I may read up on it and see if that improves with swiftness, or if later this year they improve the Gunslinger and they remove that clunkiness to where you can swap weapons easier during your rotation. I'm not sure. Maybe that's just something you get used to. But I think I'm going to switch from the Gunslinger to the Shadow Hunter or the War Dancer, and I'm going to level them up to about this point, which is a chance to get a feel for the combat on that class in the early game and see which one I like, and then choose one to hit max level with. By that point, I will have a Soul Fist, a War Dancer, a Deathblade, a Gunslinger, you know, a Shadow Hunter. So I'll have about 5 options, and I'll be able to choose which one I want to take to the end game. So that's it for the Gunslinger. In the next episode, you guys will see me tackle another class, and we'll do this same thing and get a feel for the combat. So I hope you guys watched. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'm loving Lost Ark. I hope you guys are enjoying Lost Ark as well, and I hope you enjoyed seeing my take on the Gunslinger and an explanation of the combat and how it feels to play the class. So thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one.